Hello there, thank you so much for joining me on 8181 How To. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to season your steak. So first things first, get some really good cuts of steak. Because the steak I'm going to use is this nice big piece here. And then I'm just going to pick up this beautiful piece of steak. As you can see it, it's absolutely gorgeous. Just a tiny bit of marbling on the steak, but it's beautiful. Two ingredients I'm going to use is salt and pepper. Okay, so this pepper is not ground pepper. I do not like using ground pepper on steak. I actually like using it in a crusher. So a lot of people I've noticed when they season their steak, they tend to go overboard. Do not go overboard. Okay, just add the right amount of salt and the right amount of pepper. You're gonna be golden, okay? If you go overboard, things are gonna get too salty and it might just ruin your steak. Or too peppery. That's not even a good thing. So I will show you the right amount of salt and pepper that you need to add to the steak. Based on how big your steak is, okay, I'm just gonna use like a pinch of salt, okay, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it. Make sure you sprinkle it evenly, alright? Like so. It has to be even. Don't focus your salt on a certain area or it's gonna ruin your steak. And just a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper as well. Don't go overboard with the pepper, it's gonna ruin it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, as you can see, I'd like to add some more based on it. I mean, it's all based on how large the steak is. Just make sure you cover it all areas. So that's one that's done. Okay. What I also like doing is I like turning it over, and I'm also going to add a tinge of salt on this area as well. Okay, so you have to consider that when you're frying the steak, it might lose some of its salt when you flip it over. Okay, so just a little bit, not too much. If you make it too much, it's going to be very salty. And of course, some pepper here, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so look how light it is on the other side. Okay, when I flipped it, it's not too much. It's pretty good. However, on this side has a little bit more. For this thick of a cut of steak, that's the right amount. So I'm just gonna focus it a lot closer, so you can see. And when I flip it over, it just has that little light touch to it. And that, folks, is how you season a steak. Enjoy.